Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video. Oh my god. We are going to play with Miss Battybean and Miss Shroud Cosmetics second collab. This is the Hallobeen palette and oh my god. I'll show close-ups in a minute, but don't worry. This is their second collab. Now, if you don't know, but you should already know if you watch any of my videos where I've talked about Battybean, she is my favourite YouTuber, like ever. I watch every single one of her videos. There's YouTubers out there that I love and adore and they're absolutely my favourites, but I might skip some of their videos. Bettyjean of Battybean, I do not skip any of her videos. I watch every single one of them. She's just such a good vibe, such a lovely person. Like, I don't know how she uploads that much and still owns her own business. Wonder Woman, absolute Wonder Woman, and she's so spooky and I love it, and she's a cat lady and I love it, even though I'm a dog person, but still I love it. I love seeing her cat content, and yeah, I watch everything. I love it, and I'm gonna stop gushing over her right now. Anyway, Halloween and Shroud. I love Shroud's formula as well, so this was like a second match made in heaven. If you didn't already know, they've done a collab before. It was the It's Freakin Bats from last year. So this is the inside here, and I'm going to pop some swatches and up close video of the palette now in a second, but it's just a spooky Halloween grungy dream as usual. It's almost like the opposite of the other palette, but they still go really well together. All the colours will still kind of go together. The names, everything. You've got Woodsboro. I love the horror names. Woodsboro, Losers Club, Crypt, Black Flame. It's Showtime from Beetlejuice, which is a matte lime green. Obviously I'm going to love that as well, which would pair quite well with the lime green shimmer in It's Freakin Bats. But anyway, I will say though, the only problem I have with it, and it's not even really a problem, it's that it's a little bit more of a challenge of a colour story compared to It's Freakin Bats. I feel like It's Freakin Bats goes really well together. All the colours will pair well together. This one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but that's okay with me. I love a challenge when it comes to eyeshadows. The only thing that really throws off is this one. All the rest of these go quite well together, but that bluey one is the challenge, I think, or bluey purple. I don't know what it is, like an aubergine kind of shade. The rest go really well together, but this is the challenge thrown in there. But I'm going to use that. We're going to get used to that and we're going to see how we can get it to work. But I think it would pair definitely really well with the It's Freakin Bats. And in the future, I will do a kind of maybe a multi-palette bingo, or maybe just me playing with the two palettes and pulling the colours out of my ass from the two palettes. So we might do something like that in the future. I think the formula is beautiful. As I said, I've already used it because I created this look. I am so happy with this palette. I'm just so excited. I'm also so excited that it actually arrived in time for Halloween. I had to like shuffle all my videos around because I was like, I need to get this up right now, because last year was a whole ordeal. I had to wait like 5 months for my palette because I was part of the pre-orders and it didn't arrive when I wanted it to arrive, and it was no big deal. It was fine. It was fine. We move on. But for some reason I thought this time that was gonna happen again, even though it was a different system that they were doing. So I was so shocked when it actually arrived. So I had to like shuffle all my videos around, and we're squeezing it in here. So I probably won't do a 3 looks 1 palette. I will do a 2 looks 1 palette with it, hopefully before Halloween comes, depending on how much time I have, because I don't have a lot. So we're going to try and get something like that up for you guys, but it just means that I'll have more to play with in the future, so we will definitely be using it a lot in the future. Before I ramble on anymore, my Instagram is linked down below, as well as my TikTok. My Instagram, I'll be posting all the up close pictures of this look and all the looks I'll be posting this month, and all the looks I'll be posting ever on this channel anyway. And my TikTok is just a fun place to be, so you better go follow it down below. Without any more rambling, let's get into the actual tutorial. Oh, she's finally here. I'm so happy. We get to play with the Halloween palette, and you might be able to guess, but I think we're gonna go orange. Obviously, I haven't really done that much of an orange look this year anyway. I've had orange in my looks, but not an actual full-on orange look. So we are definitely going to play with Losers Club. I really want to play with this multi-chrome up here. I'm pretty sure it is a multi-chrome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Afterlife, and maybe a bit of Crypt, and then Ghoulish. And we're just going to kind of do a standard eye. I just want all the orange pumpkin vibes today. So my skin is on, my brows are on, and my eyeshadow primer is on, which will all be listed down below. And then anything else I pop on my face off camera will be shown at the end. So I adore the packaging, and my shirt does have bats on it like the packaging. I've also popped a spider on because I wanted all elements, and my pumpkins, all elements of Halloween going on. So let's just get straight in. We're going to start right in with Losers Club, and I'm going to take that on a, what is this, Cash Beauty K08 brush, the really small blending brush. I have 2 previous like Shroud palettes, one of them being the It's Freakin Bats, the other collab with Bettyjean, or Battybean, however you know her. But so I already know I like their formula, so I'm just hoping that this is exactly the same. So I'm just taking this and popping this right into the crease, all on the outer corner. This is going to be probably our darker shade. There is darker shades in the palette. There's a dark green and a dark kind of like a bluey purple, but both of those might contrast a bit too much with the orange, so I'm a bit weary of using them. It would be nice if there was like a really dark orange or like a red or something like that in the palette, but that's absolutely fine. I can make this work, and we're just gonna go bright orange with it. So just while I'm at it with that shade, I'm gonna take a Beauty Bay BB208 brush, which is like a flat kind of skinny brush like this. I'm gonna take that same Losers Club shade, and that's gonna go on my lower lash. So then we're going into Crypt, which is gorgeous. Like, is it weird to say a curry sauce color? I don't know why, but this gorgeous like mustard green yellow kind of shade, and I'm taking that on an Inglot 6SS, which is a big fluffy brush, because I want this to be quite blown out. So I just want this like all over the crease, and we're gonna really get in there and start blending this out. There's a lot of an element of yellow, but still keeping that grunge so it doesn't go too bright. And I'm literally just hardly putting any pressure down with this. I'm just taking a tiny bit and just dusting that across. I'm gonna bring this up kind of high in here as well, just because, why not? And as usual, they blend beautifully. Nothing new there for Shroud. For the lower lash, we're taking the same shade again, and I'm taking a MAC 219, which is their pencil brush, and just picking up a little bit more of that, and we're going to blow out this lower lash just the whole way across. Just blow that all out. I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more orange again, just to make sure my blends are all good, but I just want to get good blend going. Ooh, yes. The blend is not fully done, but we're going to just work on the shimmer now, and I can reblend once I've tidied up a little bit under the eyes. So for shimmers, as usual, we're going to take the NYX glitter primer. Mine is like, I've said it so many times, it's on the way out, but there's still stuff in it, so I'm still using it. Until I can't squeeze anymore out, I'm still using it. I'm going to take that on a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 7 brush, just any flat brush will do. And that's going to go on to the lid. As I said, we're just doing a pretty standard eye, nothing too crazy with it. Okay, so with the glitter primer on, I've done both sides. I've just cleaned that brush off. It's still a little bit tacky though from the glitter primer. I'm going to take Afterlife, which is this gorgeous like dark orange that kind of reflects into like a green as I shift it around, and a gold. So let's get a bit of this on, and I love the shimmers from Shroud. They're so beautiful. Let's see what happens here. Oh my god, they're so just creamy smooth. That's absolutely beautiful. It's like a little fire on my eye. Just bring that the whole way across the lid as far as the outer corner where it meets the matte. Just stopping there. I don't know if it's picking up for you guys, like the shift in this, like, oh my god, like this side here looks more kind of green and this side looks orange with the way the light is kind of hitting me. It's so beautiful. Like the shimmers are so kind of full coverage that they go on almost like paint, like you're painting a wall. Oh my god, it's so beautiful and bright. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Losers Club, the matte orange. I'm gonna take that same Cash Beauty brush that we used to apply it first, and just use this around all the edges. I'm not doing anything cut creasy, so I'm going to go right through the crease here and blend. There's no harshness. I want the orange to go from shimmer to matte and then out to the yellow. Oh my god, it's like effortlessly grunge and just everything I want right now. So now, last little step, I'm going to take Ghoulish, which is this like white to a green kind of duochrome. It's going to be so pretty on the inner corner. Even with the orange, this is still like the perfect inner corner, because if I'm going for a pumpkin vibe, pumpkins have green on them, on like the tops of them and everything like that, like their stems, so it still goes with the vibe. So this is like a thinner consistency in a shimmer for Shroud. Definitely thinner. So it kind of has like a golden flash through it as well, so it goes really well with that orange, but not as like creamy thick as the shimmer I put on the lid. Still a beautiful color, like look at that, so pretty. But this is kind of like more like a standard shimmer, where their other shimmers, they're just thicker and creamier. I don't know, they're so beautiful. Okay, I think this is stunning. So I'm gonna finish off the eye. I'm probably not gonna do a wing liner, but I'll do like a normal liner. I might do a, sorry, that was my mirror flashing right at me, blinding me in the eye. I will do my cheeks, I will do my lip. I don't know what lip I'm going to do, maybe like a burnt orange as well. And I might do a bit of glitter. Might do a bit of glitter. We'll see. But I'll come back in a sec. Okay guys, so this is how I finish off the look. This is my second time filming this because my mic wasn't on and I'm so annoyed. But anyway, we're going to move on. I'm sweating now because I'm annoyed. But anyway, we're going to move on. This is how I finish off the look though, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. I didn't add the glitter. I didn't add the glitter because the orange and the glitter that I was going to use is a way different orange from this look, and I think it would have thrown it off. But when I used the orange, the other orange in the palette, the, what's it called, Woodsboro, this one, I'll probably use it then. I don't know if I'll get to use it in my 2 looks on palette. I'm going to try and use as many shades as I can, get as many cohesive looks, but I really want to show off all the shimmers in the palette. But yeah, I'm in love with this look. So to finish off the eyes, I picked a different liner than you would think. I picked an olive green liner. It's not the weirdest choice in the world, but this is the NYX Epic Wear liner stick in the shade All Time Olive. It's just an olive green. I just popped it on my waterline, but I just have it the green on the inner corner, and we're going grungy and we're going for the fall kind of autumnal vibes. This is like the perfect color to kind of contrast a little bit with it, but still tie in nicely with the vibe. Then I went in with my Soap and Glory Thick and Fast mascara, which is nothing new there. And then onto lashes, I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex Faux Mink False Lashes. I always forget. In Drama Queen. Can I just say, the size of this box, that's excessive. That's up beside my head. My head is small, but wow, that's excessively big. That's what she said. Then onto cheeks, I went in with my Nabla Skin Bronzing Powder in the shade Ambra, which kind of has a little bit of that orange undertone, which you don't always love in a bronzer. I love it in this though. I think this is a beautiful tone of bronzer for real warmth to the skin, but has a little bit of that orangey tone to it, and I just think that ties in nicely with the tones that we have going on. My blush then is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Sleek Blush by 3 in Lace, and I think this one is Crochet. The orange, this one here, a bright orange matte blush or a shimmery blush, whatever you want to do. I popped a highlight on anyway, so it didn't make a difference. But I used a matte bright orange blush to give me the pumpkin vibes. And then since we've got a kind of orange multi-chrome on the lid, we've got a kind of greeny white duochrome or multi-chrome, I think, on the inner corner. There's no better highlight to go with this than Kaleidos Space Age Prophecy highlighter. It shifts from like a reddy pink to an orange to a green and a gold. Like, what more could you want? And I popped that on my cheeks, give me a beautiful glow to tie in with everything. And then lips, super simple. I went with my burnt orange. So I went with my Odin's Eye Alva Matte Lip Stain in the shade Ripe Papaya. I do have a video coming up featuring this, or it's already up. One or the other, I'm not sure which way this is going up because I did have to squeeze this video in. But this is in it. This is the only formula that I have a burnt orange in. It's not my favourite formula in the whole world. It's a little bit on the drier side. I definitely wouldn't wear it for a full day, or I'd have to put a gloss onto it straight away to get the full day out of it because it's way drier than normal. It's not a lip stain, it's a liquid lip. Like, it says lip stain, but it's a liquid lip. There's no transfer, like, it doesn't budge. It's great for that, but it's not the most comfortable. But I do love the colour though. So that's everything that I use on my face, and that is our first time using the Halloween palette from Shroud and Battybean. I'm so happy with this palette. Like, oh my god, it's just another one to add to the collection. If they did a third collab, oh, a whole collection of them, that'd be so fun. I can see this definitely ranking quite high in my end of year kind of palette ranking, and probably my favorites as well. Oh, I can see this shifting. It's green right now. It's purple for you, but it's green when I'm looking at it from here, this angle. Oh, it just changes colour so nicely. Anyway, this is definitely going to rank quite high. Even though the colour story is a little more challenging, this is still definitely going to rank quite high. I'm just so happy with the grunginess. I'm so happy that there's another palette from the two of them. She is my favourite YouTuber after all, and it is one of my favourite formulas in my collection. So it's like a match made in heaven here. So I want to know down in the comments below what you think of this palette. Did you get the palette? If you didn't get the palette, don't worry. It will restock. They're going to keep restocking until no one wants the palette anymore, basically. So if it's currently out of stock, it will come back soon. And if you did get the palette, let me know your thoughts on the palette. What's your favourite colour combo from it? What have you been doing with it for spooky season? Have you just gotten it? Have you played with it yet? Ooh, let me know. And also let me know what you think of this look, and would you wear this look for spooky season? Because I think this is a beautiful fall look. If you did like this video, then give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support, to get me around to more people, and also let me know that you like the video, and I will continue to do many more. Also hit subscribe down below to see many more videos come up. And as I said in the beginning, my Instagram is linked down below and my TikTok is down below, where you'll see all the extra content for these videos. So I think that is everything for me, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.